Hello and welcome to this session. I'll be walking us through the ScholarCloud service from the perspective of the university or college. There are a number of challenges that we face around admissions. First, just submitting an application is fairly laborious, which means that we aren't always receiving the right applicants. Second, every so often, the institution admission becomes overwhelmed or the system goes down. Even the delay of one day can cause us to lose whole groups of students. Third, the applicant's academic records have surprisingly little authentication behind them. It is relatively easy for a student to falsify records before the matric results, even though we often accept students, for example, on grade 11 results. The ScholarCloud service was developed to get around these challenges. Let's see what it looks like and how it works. Let's imagine we're a student looking to apply to study. We can access the service through a cell phone or a laptop. We first indicate which institutions we'd like to study at just by clicking on a badge. We can filter the list of universities or colleges. We can choose as many institutions as we like. We then indicate which degree programs we'd like to study. Again, the same filter method is available. Now that we've made our choices, we can enter our details and supply our email address and hit reply. The system then invites us to enter our school results. We specify our marks for the various subjects by selecting the grade, the subject area, and the year obtained. We can upload results, in particular from the previous years, and have our schools authenticate the results. We can also write about ourselves and talk about our reasons for our application. We would then save our application and give the institutions a few days to respond. All the applications received on the system are accessible to whichever institutions have been applied to. When an institution's application reviewer logs in, they are presented with a list of all applicants. The reviewer can view the records by the student and work through each of the degree choices by the applicant. The reviewer can also write in some comments to the applicant about the reasons for the decisions taken or request further information. When the applicant logs into the system, it takes them straight to their responses. Now that the application has been reviewed, if a place has been offered and accepted, the institution's regular registration processes can take over. This system solves a number of problems. First, it puts all institutions on the same time frame, regardless of local sessional dates or other complications. As programs fill up, we can close out registration options. If programs are undersubscribed, we can make this known to our applicants and dynamically redirect them to the programs that require more subscription. Even when institution processes are backlogged or systems are down, the communication with the applicants can be maintained and advice given so that the student doesn't give up on their choice and move on elsewhere. It eases the process of applying. We have a relatively low application rate in South Africa, and we need to make our places more competitive by reducing the administrative and logistical barriers to applying. In terms of the planned features, in automated reviews, we note that there are many applicants who would fall far short of the program requirements and should be redirected to the programs they are more suited to without the need of a reviewer to read every single application. Second, we note that there are many students who don't make good choices and find out far later that they are not suited for the programs they've chosen. We are currently working out a self-assessment method, the result of which is a suggested list of programs that the students should apply to. Third, institution pages will be added for institutions to add more information about themselves and the programs they offer. This is partially implemented already. In terms of the project status, this is still at present an experiment, but it's one that we're working at and want to see succeed. Second, we want to maintain this as a free service to both students and institutions. And we are looking for an MOU to secure authenticated metric data to ease the process of data collection and of accuracy of placement offers. Thanks kindly for listening.